Well, this is really true. Believe it or not, it is possible, even if you have a bad or fair credit, to qualify for a U.S. bank credit card. So, in today's conversation, what I want to do, I want to share with you the top 5 U.S. bank credit cards for bad or fair credit. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's convo, I want to share with you the top 5 U.S. bank credit cards for bad or fair credit. The thing is that U.S. Bank is a financial behemoth. Okay, they are a colossus. They are the 5th largest bank in America, and they were founded in 1863 in Cincinnati, Ohio, but now they are headquartered in Minnesota. So when you think about a big bank like U.S. Bank, you're thinking, I can't qualify for a credit card because they want your credit score to be in the 700s. But that's not true. That's not true. There is a way to play the game to qualify for a credit card from U.S. Bank, Chase, Citi, American Express, or Wells Fargo, even if you have bad or fair credit. And in today's conversation, I will share with you how to actually play the game with U.S. Bank so you can qualify for the credit card you want. And it's great to have a credit card relationship with U.S. Bank because this bank is in they are in over 25 states, but they are a national lender. They're a national player. So even if you don't live in a place where they have branches, you can still qualify for a credit card, a loan, or any other kinds of business or banking products or services. Okay, they have close to 4,700 ATMs. They have close to 2,900 brick and mortar locations, and this is pretty good. We love the fact that this U.S. Bank, this player, has a constellation of credit cards for all kinds of profiles, okay? And they have an extensive network of ATMs. This is really good. In addition to that, U.S. Bank is also great because they offer things like savings account, checking accounts, money market accounts, CDs, in addition to credit cards, okay? So U.S. Bank is really great for folks who want to have a lot of different options when it comes to credit cards, whether you're talking about credit cards at the business level or credit card at the personal level. In this show, we are speaking about personal credit cards, okay? And also, if you live in the West or Midwest, this is kind of cool also, but again, you don't have to live there because there's no geographical restriction when it comes to U.S. Bank. They are a national player, okay? And if you want a wide range of deposit account services, credit card services, you might want to consider U.S. Bank. So how do you apply for a U.S. Bank credit card with bad or fair credit? There are a couple of things you need to do. First of all, you need to establish a relationship with U.S. Bank. This is so quintessential, folks. I mean, I can't overemphasize this. You got to have a relationship with the bank that you want to get a credit card from. A lot of folks get it wrong. They think, well, I can just maybe bank at Bank of America or bank at Citibank and expect to get a high limit credit cards from U.S. Bank or from Wells Fargo. It doesn't work that way. And I'm speaking to you about what goes on in real life here. So you want to establish a relationship with U.S. Bank if your goal is to get qualified for a high limit credit card from U.S. Bank with bad or fair credit. So you can open a checking account, a savings account. You got to have at least 3 assets accounts. The key word here, assets. I'm not speaking about loans. I'm speaking about assets. This could be a checking account, a savings account, a CD, a certificate of deposit, an investment account, a brokerage account, right? A retirement account such as a 401k or IRA. You can have business check-ins, business savings, all that kind of stuff. So once you have that, you want to visit a branch. You want to speak to someone. Remember, they have more than 4,700 ATMs and 2,900 brick and mortar locations. Speak with someone. And when you go there, you want to bring your personal tax returns, your employment information, things like your pay stubs, all that kind of stuff, and your financial statements, your co-signer and co-borrower information. and make sure that the co-borrower also has an account with US Bank. Okay, and how we chose the best cards from US Bank, we focused on rewards, perks and benefits, annual fees, introductory offers, variable APR, and foreign transaction fees, among other things. Check out this short evaluation video. It tells you about our rigorous method when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, folks. Number 5, we have here US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature. Our score, 9/10. The maximum credit limit here is $50,000. The recommended credit score is 690 to 850. The average regular APR for purchases, 13.75% variable. How low can US Bank go in its decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 590. So to boost your odds of approval, you want to follow what I said earlier in terms of relationship, or in terms of establishing a relationship with US Bank, right? You want to gather your personal information, your personal financial statements, all that kind of stuff, the tax returns, you want to talk about your employment prospects. This is stuff that you have to talk to the loan rep when you go to a physical US Bank branch. And also, please do not apply for this card online. You want to keep improving your score in the meantime, but yeah. So the bottom line here is that even if your score is as low as 590, you can still get approved for this card if you prepare a solid application. So let's talk a little bit about the card. With this card, you can earn $150 cash back. You have a welcome offer. You can enjoy a 0% intro APR on balance transfers for the first 12 billing cycles. After that, the APR will oscillate between a 13.99% and 23.99%. Okay, and the key benefits, you can earn up to 5% cash back on your first $2,000 in combined eligible purchases each quarter on 2 categories you choose. Annual fee is 0. Okay, and we love the fact that you have 2% cash back on one everyday category like gas stations, grocery stores, or restaurants. 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases. And you have a low intro APR. We love that. And the card is very simple. You have it's very simple to apply. That's what I meant. And additional benefits. Points never expire. Think about that. Isn't that wonderful? That's just great. No foreign transaction fees, which makes your purchases outside the United States fantastic, a breeze, right? They have a mobile app. They have a contactless feature, mobile wallet, and you can redeem your points instantly, especially if you go through real-time rewards, right? This is pretty good. Number 4, folks, we have here Altitude Connect Visa Signature. Our score, 9/10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $60,000, 60. The recommended credit score, 660 to 850. The average regular APR for purchases, 12.95%. 12.95%. So how low can US Bank go in its decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 560. So to boost your odds of approval, again, as I said earlier, you want to follow what I said in terms of establishing a relationship with the US Bank. You want to gather your financial statements. You want to talk to a rep. You want to actually test the waters to know exactly what you can qualify for, right? The maximum limit is $60,000, but you might not qualify for that amount. You could qualify for 10 grand or 20 grand, doesn't really matter, but you want to try. So bottom line here is what? Even if your score is as low as 560, you can still get approved for this card if you prepare a solid application. Let me talk to you about the card itself. So you can earn Forex points 4 times points on travel and at gas stations. You have a welcome offer where you can earn 50,000 bonus points worth $500. Just spend $3,000 in the first 120 days of account opening. The key benefits: you can earn 5x points on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Altitude Reward Center. You can earn 4x points on travel and at gas stations. You can earn 2x points at grocery stores, grocery delivery, dining, and streaming services, plus a $30 credit for annual streaming services. Annual streaming service purchases such as Netflix and Spotify. This is really good. Now the card does carry an annual fee. So for the first year you pay nothing, but after that you have to pay a $95. So you have to think about that. Okay, so this is something to take into account. And in terms of additional benefits, points never expire. No foreign transaction fees. I already said that. You have the same thing with the earlier cards, right? It's contactless. It has mobile wallet. You can redeem points instantly. So this is really good when it comes to this card. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation with you today about the top 5 U.S. bank credit cards for bad or fair credit. Folks, let me just clarify one thing in case you haven't gotten it. Basically, the cards I'm giving you in today's conversation are not cards for bad or fair credit. No. Big banks such as U.S. Bank, Chase, Citibank, Wells Fargo, they usually target, I would say, a more credit-worthy niche. Folks who have a high credit score, good or excellent. Today's show is to show you, our goal in the show is to show you how to qualify for this card, even if you have a low score or a fair score. Okay, there are hacks around making sure that you can qualify for the cards even without having a stellar credit score. So let's talk about number 3. Number 3. We have the Altitude Go Visa Signature Card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $100,000. The recommended credit score, 650 to 850. The average regular APR for purchases, 15.99% variable. How low can U.S. Bank loan officers go in their decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 560. So to boost your odds of approval, again, you want to follow the same precepts, the same strategy I laid out earlier in terms of establishing a relationship with U.S. Bank, gathering your personal financial statements and tax returns, among other things, right? And please don't forget to visit the nearest branch when you are ready to apply. Do not apply for this card on the internet. You will be taken care of by an algorithm, and I bet you will not like the response that algorithm gives you. Okay, and so even if your score is as low as 560, you can still get approved for this card if you prepare a powerful application. So let's talk a little bit about the card. So this card, really, you can earn 4x points on takeout, food delivery, and dining. There is a welcome offer, or you can earn 20,000 bonus points worth $200. Just spend $1,000 within the first 90 days of account opening, and you can enjoy a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first 12 billing cycles. And after that, the APR is variable actually, and currently it oscillates between 14.99% and 23.99%. Okay, so one thing I want to see here is that you have a constellation of benefits here. You can earn a 4x points on takeout, food delivery, and dining. You can earn 2x points at grocery stores, grocery delivery, streaming services, and gas stations, plus a $15 credit for annual streaming service purchases such as Netflix and Spotify. There's no annual fee. 4x points on takeout, food delivery, and dining. This is really good. Okay, I've already said that. So one thing I want to say here is that you actually, the points never expire here also. Never expire, okay? Number 2, folks, we have here the U.S. Bank Visa Platinum. Our score, 9.5 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $75,000. The recommended credit score, 680 to 850. The average regular APR for purchases, 15.99% variable. So how low can U.S. Bank go in its decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 610. So to boost your odds of approval, You want to follow the same strategy. You want to establish a relationship with the U.S. bank. Remember that when I talk about establishing a relationship, I'm not telling you to establish loan relationships. Those are debt accounts. Those are liability accounts. I want you to establish assets accounts. I want you to have a bank account, a checking account, a savings account, a money market account, a CD, a certificate of deposit, a brokerage account, accounts in which the balance is owned by you. In other words, the bank doesn't, you don't owe the bank anything. You own rather, not owe, you own the assets in those accounts. Okay. So do not apply for this card online. Okay. So even if your score is as low as 610, you can still get approved for this card, for the US Bank Visa Platinum card, if you prepare a powerful application. Let's talk a little bit about the card itself. You have low introductory APR for the first 20 billing cycles. That's a lot. That's pretty cool. Okay, 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers. After that, the APR is variable, currently fluctuating between 14.49% and 24.49%. Variable. Okay, and key benefits: you have savings, value, and convenience with low APRs and cell phone protection when you pay your monthly cellular bill with your eligible card. And there is no annual fee. Fantastic. All right. And with this card, we love the fact that you can add Platinum, the US Bank Visa Platinum, to your mobile wallet, and you can enjoy the convenience and security of contactless payments. Okay. Security: your card number is not stored on the device. You have wide acceptance, so mobile payments can be used at many stores and in apps. And it's very easy. You can pull out your phone to pay. Think about that. That's pretty good, right? This is really good. So this card is one of the babies we love with the U.S. Bank when it comes to their credit cards. Fantastic card. Number one, folks, the best of the best, in our view, the best of the best when it comes to the top 5 U.S. Bank credit cards for bad or fair credit. We have the Altitude Reserve Visa Infinite. Our score, 10/10. The maximum credit limit here, $100,000. The recommended credit score, 675 to 850. The average regular APR for purchases, 14.95%. So how low can US Bank go in its decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 600. So even if your score is as low as 600, you can still get approved for this Altitude Reserve Visa Infinite card, assuming you prepare a solid application, assuming that you have established the report I told you about, assuming you have bank accounts with US Bank, assuming that you have brokerages, that you need to have at least 3 assets account, at least 3. Okay, and that's if you have bad credit. If you have fair credit, probably 2 will be good. At the end of the day, they pay attention to a lot of things. I'm talking about, by they, I mean the credit card underwriters. They pay attention to a constellation of factors, including your liquidity, how much money you have in your account. Even if you have bad credit, who cares if you have $1 million in the bank account, right? So you want to establish a relationship, and you want to visit the nearest branch when you are ready to apply. Let me talk to you a little bit about this card itself, the Altitude Reserve Visa Infinite. So you can earn 50,000 bonus points worth $750 in travel. You have a welcome offer and this is exclusive for US Bank customers. You can earn 5x points on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Altitude Reward Center. You can earn 3x points on travel and mobile wallet purchases. In addition, you can get reimbursed up to $325 annually in automatic statement credits for eligible travel purchases and takeout, food delivery, and dining purchases. Now, this card does have a hefty annual fee, $400. I mean, this is not as high as the $595 you have with Amex, or Amex or Chase, but it's still hefty. So $400. But honestly, when you actually compare the fees with the constellation, the bevy of benefits you get from this card, you are better off. Okay, this is a pretty good card. And you have exclusive perks. You have airport lounge access, complimentary 12-month priority pass select membership that gives you access to more than 1,300 VIP lounges worldwide. You have TSA pre-check or global entry, up to $100 in statement credit to reimburse your application fee once every 4 years. You have complimentary Wi-Fi stay. You're constantly connected. No foreign transaction fees. ID a navigator powered by a Norton LifeLock. You have world-class service. You can redeem your rewards instantly. You have silver card drive off that you have a silver card that can help you through this program you can drive off in a luxurious Audi and save up to 30% when you rent with a silver card with no location, date, or class restrictions. Really good. I actually have two more cars I want to talk to you about. So even though the show says the top five U.S. bank credit cards, we have found in our research two extra gems that I would like to share with you. So we have the Flex Perks Gold Amex card. Our score 8.5 over 10. This is basically a co-branded card between U.S. Bank and American Express. The maximum credit limit here is $50,000. The recommended credit score band is at 700 all the way to 850. The average regular APR for purchases 13.99% variable. How low can U.S. Bank go in its decision-making process in terms of FICO score? 550. So to boost your odds of approval, again, follow the same strategy I told you in terms of establishing a relationship with U.S. Bank, right? You want to have a checking account, a savings account, a retirement account, a brokerage account, whatever it is, try to have at least 2 or 3 assets accounts. Okay, you want to prepare your financial statements, your tax returns, any kind of information that can help you boost your approval odds. Have those before you go to the branch. And you want to sit down with a person, or you want to talk at least over the phone with the person before you even apply. Don't apply online. You'll be taken care of by a machine, a robot, an algorithm. So my point here is that even if your score is as low as 550, you can still qualify for this card. Let me talk about the card. You can earn 30,000 bonus flex points worth $450 in travel. You have a welcome offer that you can, this is part of the welcome offer. This is when you spend $2,000 in eligible purchases within the first 4 months of account opening. What are the key benefits here? You can earn 5x flex points on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Flex Perks Reward Center, 3x at restaurants, 2x at gas stations, and 2x at airlines to reach your next travel destination faster. The card does carry an annual fee, and the fee is $85. Okay, this is something you need to know. And some additional benefits to be aware of. You have a TSA pre-check or global entry. You have a complimentary Boingo Wi-Fi. You have other ways to redeem flex points. So you can redeem flex points for travel, merchandise, gift cards, cashback, live events, and more. You have Connect from American Express, so you can bring in all together with additional card member benefits like entertainment access, shopping deals, travel offers, and much more. The last card I want to share with you today is Secured Visa card. Our score 8 over 10. So when we talk about the top 5 U.S. bank credit cards for bad or fair credit, this could be a great card if you don't qualify for any of the 6 cards I've just spoken about, right? So the maximum credit limit here depends on the amount you pledge. This is a secured card, so you have to pledge a certain amount, and that deposit becomes the credit limit. So the recommended credit score here 350 to 590, and the average regular APR for purchases 18.99% variable. With this card, you're able to strengthen or build your credit. There is no welcome offer. There is no annual fee, and you're able to reestablish or build your credit, okay? And what we love with this card is that you can actually qualify for an unsecured card very fast. Okay, very fast, within 3 months to 6 months. We've seen people who actually qualified for a new unsecured U.S. bank credit card within 3 months. So it really depends on the how bad your credit score is to start with, and how responsible you are when it comes to using your secured Visa card. Okay, and we love the fact that you can actually create a foundation for the future with this card, with a secured Visa card, and you can see your credit score. You can choose your payment due date. You have zero fraud liability. You have fraud protection. You have 24/7 account access. And even better, you have auto pay, so you can avoid interest and late fees with the automatic payments that put you in control. It can also help you pay down a balance faster. Okay, so this is pretty good. And so how credit building credit cards work at US Bank: you need to open your US Bank secured, you need to open an account with them first, right? And then you can deposit the amount you need. The maximum amount you can deposit here is 5,000. Even though I said it depends on your limits, it depends on your deposit. U.S. Bank has said that their band, the interval they listen, the range they have right now when it comes to the credit limits, that range is 300 to 5,000. Okay, and the deposit is used to open a U.S. Bank secured savings account to ensure your card balance can be paid. And the savings account is FDIC insured, earns interest, and will not be touched as long as your account remains open and in good standing. Okay, and you can actually, purchases with a U.S. Bank secured Visa card are billed to you each month as with any other credit card, and payments are not automatically deducted from your secure savings account. You are responsible for making at least your minimum payment by the due date. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about the top 5 U.S. Bank credit cards for bad or fair credit. And number 1, we have Altitude Reserve Infinite. The Altitude Reserve Visa Infinite. Our score 10 over 10. Number 2, we have the US Bank Visa Platinum, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Altitude Go Visa Signature Card, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have Altitude Connect Visa Signature, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature, 9 over 10. And then we have 2 extra cards that I was just sharing with you. We have the Flex Perks Gold Amex card, 8.5 over 10, and the secured Visa card, 8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.